China's Type 004 aircraft carrier, a strategic leap in naval power with advanced features set for 2025 launch. Overview. China's ambitious naval expansion continues with the development of its Type 004 aircraft carrier, which is slated for launch in 2025. Constructed at Shanghai's Jiangnan shipyard, this carrier represents a significant leap in the People's Liberation Army Navy's planned capabilities, potentially challenging U.S. naval dominance in Asia. Key features and strategic significance. The Type 004 is designed to be a CATOBAR catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested landing carrier akin to the U.S. Navy's Nimitz-class vessels. The carrier may also leverage nuclear propulsion, which would considerably extend its operational range and endurance. Such capabilities are crucial for the plan as it seeks to project power into international waters, particularly in contentious regions like the Western Pacific and the South China Sea. Experts suggest that the Type 004 will play a central role in supporting joint operations, especially concerning Taiwan, while bolstering China's confidence in dealing with regional contingencies. The design builds on the advanced features of its predecessor, the Type 003 Fujian, which has already implemented electromagnetic catapults, a technological leap that enhances aircraft launch capabilities. The rapid construction pace of the Type 004 aligns with China's overarching naval strategy to establish a formidable blue water fleet aiming to conduct sustained operations far from its shores. The plan is not stopping at the Type 004. Plans for a fifth carrier, likely the Type 005, are already in motion, with construction expected to commence shortly after the Type 004's debut. Timeline of events. 1. 2022, launch of the Type 003 Fujian, introducing advanced electromagnetic launch systems. 2. 2025, anticipated operational status of the Type 004. Alongside the full operational capability of the Fujian. 3. 2027, expected operational readiness for the Type 004 with concurrent construction of the Type 005. Regional and global implications. China's naval expansion, particularly through the development of nuclear-powered carriers, poses a growing challenge to U.S. military dominance in the Indo-Pacific. Analysts assert that while China still lacks the operational experience and fleet size of the U.S. Navy, its rapid modernization and technological advancements are raising significant concerns regarding the future balance of naval power. Increased tensions in contested areas such as the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait are anticipated, prompting Southeast Asian nations to consider countermeasures against China's expanding naval influence. The global maritime landscape is evolving as China's modernization efforts continue, compelling neighboring nations and the U.S. to recalibrate their strategies to address the changing dynamics. Common key points. 1. Nuclear capability. Multiple sources highlight the implications of potential nuclear propulsion for the Type 004, significantly enhancing its operational reach and endurance. 2. Strategic objective. The development of the Type 004 is perceived as a direct challenge to U.S. naval supremacy, focusing on safeguarding China's interests in the Western Pacific. 3. Technological advancements. All sources emphasize the integration of cutting-edge technology in the Type 004 and the broader modernization efforts of the plan. Differences between sources. While there is consensus on the strategic importance of the Type 004, sources differ in their emphasis on specific technological features and timelines. For instance, one source underscores the carrier's potential for extended operations without replenishment, while another focuses on the plan's overall expansion pace and its implications for U.S. naval strategy. A third source provides insights from satellite imagery confirming advancements in nuclear capabilities and details the logistics of the development process. Conclusion. The Type 004 aircraft carrier symbolizes a pivotal moment in China's strategic naval ambitions, with far-reaching implications for regional security dynamics. As the plan accelerates its modernization, the evolving maritime landscape will necessitate a re-evaluation of strategies among neighboring nations and the U.S., underscoring the precarious balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. Sources Overview 1. Economic Times report highlights China's rapid naval modernization. The Type 004's capabilities and its potential impact on U.S. naval dominance. 2. 1945 Analysis discusses the implications of the plan's expansion, detailing the Type 004's features and its role in China's broader naval strategy. 3. Army Recognition article provides insights from satellite imagery confirming the progress of the Type 004 and the development of nuclear capabilities, emphasizing China's intent to challenge U.S. naval supremacy. This comprehensive analysis underscores the strategic importance of the Type 004 carrier and its role in redefining naval power dynamics in the region. The content surrounding China's Type 004 aircraft carrier reveals several pieces of counterintuitive information regarding the trajectory and implications of China's naval power development. Here are some key points of interest. 1. Perception of naval experience. While it is widely accepted that the U.S. Navy has far more operational experience and a larger fleet, China's rapid modernization efforts challenge this assumption. The planned swift construction and commissioning of new carriers could enable them to narrow the experience gap faster than anticipated. This counters the conventional wisdom that experience trumps modernization and technological advancements, suggesting that a less experienced force can still operate effectively through sheer numbers and rapid technological acquisition. 2. Nuclear propulsion versus conventional power. The expectations surrounding the Type 004's potential nuclear propulsion challenges the traditional understanding of naval power dynamics. Generally, it has been assumed that nuclear-powered carriers provide a significant edge in operational range and endurance, which has historically favored the U.S. Navy. However, China's ability to develop a nuclear-powered carrier in a shorter time frame than previous Western expectations indicates that technological leaps can occur swiftly, potentially altering the balance of power in the maritime domain sooner than expected. 3. Focus on Taiwan operations. The notion that the Type 004 will primarily support operations targeting Taiwan reflects a broader strategic focus that may be underestimated in its implications. While the U.S. and its allies are vigilant regarding potential aggression in the Taiwan Strait, the carrier's capabilities may also allow China to project power in ways that extend beyond direct threats to Taiwan. This suggests that observers might underplay the carrier's role in broader regional security dynamics and deterrence strategies. For regional response and balance of power, the expectation that Southeast Asian nations will develop countermeasures in response to China's naval expansion may not fully capture the complexities of regional alliances and security dynamics. As China strengthens its navy, countries in the region may actually find themselves in a position where they either align more closely with the U.S. or seek their own independent military capabilities, potentially leading to an arms race rather than a straightforward response to Chinese aggression. 5. Technological advancements in air power. The rapid development of China's carrier aviation capabilities, including the production of fifth-generation fighters, contrasts with the often-held belief that the U.S. maintains an unassailable edge in air superiority. While the U.S. Navy has historically been seen as having superior technology, the accelerated pace of Chinese advancements in carrier-based aircraft could lead to a much more competitive aerial environment in the Indo-Pacific, complicating the strategic calculus for U.S. military planners. 6. Global maritime order. The analysis suggests that China's naval modernization could lead to a re-evaluation of the global maritime order. While many might assume that the U.S. will always maintain its dominant position, the rapid pace of China's naval development signals that shifts in power dynamics can occur relatively quickly, making the future uncertain. This realization could prompt a reassessment of military strategies among U.S. allies and partners who may now consider the feasibility of China as a near-peer competitor in maritime operations. In summary, the developments surrounding the Type 004 aircraft carrier illustrate the traditional views on naval power, the significance of experience, and the implications of technological advancements are being challenged. This evolving landscape requires a nuanced understanding of how rapidly changing capabilities can alter regional and global security dynamics. China's Type 004 aircraft carrier is poised to be a transformative force in the People's Liberation Army Navy's planned capabilities, representing a strategic leap that warrants closer examination beyond the commonly discussed features. While many focus on its nuclear propulsion and advanced technologies, several overlooked aspects hold significant implications for regional stability and global maritime dynamics. 1. Operational range and endurance. While many reports highlight the potential nuclear propulsion of the Type 004, the operational range and endurance it provides are often underappreciated. This capability allows the plan to conduct operations far beyond its coastal defenses, particularly in the Western Pacific and South China Sea. This projection of naval power is not merely about having a larger fleet but also about sustaining it over long periods without the need for frequent resupply, which is critical in a potential conflict scenario. The ability to remain operational for extended periods enhances China's deterrence posture and response capabilities. As regional tensions rise, particularly concerning Taiwan, the Type 004's capacity to operate independently in contested waters can shift the strategic balance, allowing China to assert its interests more confidently. 2. Technological integration with joint operations. Another often overlooked aspect is the Type 004's role in facilitating joint operations across different branches of the Chinese military. The advanced systems aboard the carrier, including its electromagnetic catapults and potentially sophisticated airborne early warning systems, can support a range of military operations beyond traditional naval engagements. The integration of these systems with the capabilities of the PLA Air Force and the Rocket Force could enable complex multi-domain operations. This interconnectedness allows for rapid response to threats and enhances China's ability to conduct coordinated strikes, particularly in scenarios involving Taiwan or other regional flashpoints. The significance lies in the potential for a more unified military approach, which is a departure from the more segmented operations observed in past conflicts. 3. Political and psychological warfare. The Type 004's introduction can also be seen as a tool for political and psychological warfare. Its presence in international waters sends a strong signal to regional adversaries and the United States about China's growing military prowess. The mere existence of a nuclear-powered carrier can bolster China's negotiating position in diplomatic discussions regarding territorial disputes or regional security arrangements. Moreover, the psychological impact on neighboring countries and allies cannot be understated. Nations within the region may feel pressured to enhance their own naval capabilities in response, potentially leading to an arms race. The Type 004 serves as a symbol of China's assertive maritime strategy, which could alter the perceptions and policies of its neighbors. Shifting the balance of power in Asia. For the impact on regional alliances and security dynamics. The accelerated development of the Type 004 highlights the changing dynamics of regional alliances. Southeast Asian nations previously reliant on U.S. naval support may reconsider their security arrangements as China's naval capabilities grow. The potential for increased naval operations by China could prompt these nations to enhance their own military capabilities or seek closer ties with other powers such as the United States or Japan to counterbalance China's influence. The Type 004 may also catalyze the formation of new security coalitions or defense agreements among nations within the region. Countries that feel threatened by China's expanding naval presence might engage in collective security arrangements, leading to a more polarized security environment in Asia. 5. Maritime law and international norms. The emergence of the Type 004 raises questions about adherence to international maritime law and norms. As China develops a more capable blue water navy, its approach to maritime disputes, particularly in the South China Sea, may become more assertive. The implications for international law and norms surrounding freedom of navigation and overflight could be profound. China's interpretation of maritime rights could become increasingly aggressive, undermining established international frameworks. This shift poses a challenge not only to regional stability but also to global maritime governance, as other nations may be compelled to respond to assertive actions that challenge the status quo. 6. Technological race in naval warfare. The Type 004 represents a critical juncture in the technological race in naval warfare. While the U.S. Navy has maintained a technological edge, the rapid advancements in Chinese naval capabilities, particularly with the Type 004 and its successors, underscore the urgency of innovation within the U.S. military. The incorporation of cutting-edge technologies such as AI and unmanned systems into the Type 004's operational paradigm could redefine naval engagement strategies. The U.S. Navy must adapt to this evolving landscape not only to maintain its competitive edge but also to ensure effective deterrence in an increasingly multipolar maritime environment. Conclusion. The Type 004 aircraft carrier is more than just a new addition to China's naval fleet. It represents a significant strategic shift with far-reaching implications for regional and global security dynamics. Its operational capabilities, integration with joint operations, impact on political and psychological warfare, effects on regional alliances, implications for maritime law, and contributions to the technological race in naval warfare are crucial aspects that require deeper analysis. As the launch date approaches, it is essential for policymakers and analysts to consider these dimensions to fully understand the strategic landscape and prepare for the consequences of an increasingly assertive Chinese Navy. China's Type 004 is not just a vessel, it is a harbinger of a new maritime era where power dynamics are in flux and established norms are being tested. 1. Nuclear propulsion and operational capabilities. The Type 004 aircraft carrier's potential nuclear propulsion marks a significant advancement in China's naval capabilities, offering extended operational range and endurance compared to conventionally powered vessels. This enables the People's Liberation Army Navy plan to project power deeper into international waters, particularly in contested regions like the South China Sea and the Western Pacific. Analysts emphasize that nuclear-powered carriers can operate for longer periods without the need for replenishment, allowing for sustained military presence and enhanced strategic flexibility. This development is crucial for China as it seeks to challenge U.S. naval supremacy and secure its interests in the region. 2. Strategic objectives and regional implications. The development of the Type 004 is not just a technological leap. It embodies China's overarching strategic objective to assert its influence in the Indo-Pacific and counter U.S. dominance. The carrier is expected to play a pivotal role in supporting joint operations, especially concerning Taiwan, thus heightening regional tensions. The implications of this expansion are profound, as neighboring countries may feel compelled to enhance their military capabilities or seek alliances to counterbalance China's growing naval power. This shift could lead to a recalibrated security dynamic in Asia, with potential consequences for international maritime law and norms. 3. Technological advancements and naval modernization. The incorporation of advanced technologies, including CATOBAR catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested landing systems and electromagnetic catapults, signifies a leap in the plan's naval modernization efforts. These technologies allow for the launch of heavier aircraft and enhance the overall combat effectiveness of the carrier air wings. The Type 004 is expected to leverage these advancements, positioning it as a formidable force in naval engagements. Furthermore, the rapid pace of construction and development reflects China's commitment to building a blue water navy capable of sustained operations beyond its immediate coastal waters. 4. Global maritime order and future considerations. The rise of China's naval capabilities, exemplified by the Type 004, poses a significant challenge to the existing global maritime order, particularly for the U.S. and its allies. As China continues to expand its naval fleet and enhance its capabilities, there are concerns about the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. Navy, while currently dominant, may face challenges in maintaining its presence and operational effectiveness in the face of China's rapid naval expansion. This evolving landscape necessitates a reassessment of strategic alliances' defense budgets and military readiness among regional powers, highlighting the potential for increased geopolitical tensions and competition in the maritime domain. 1. The launch of the USS Nimitz CVN-68. The USS Nimitz was commissioned into the United States Navy on May 3, 1975. It marked a significant advancement in naval power, at the time being the first of the Nimitz-class supercarriers which introduced nuclear propulsion, allowing for extended deployments without the need for frequent refueling. Similar to China's Type 00, the Nimitz-class represented a leap in technology and operational capability, with an emphasis on power projection and versatility in warfare. The Nimitz has served in numerous military operations and continues to be a cornerstone of U.S. maritime strategy. 2. The development of the Royal Navy's HMS Queen Elizabeth. Launched in December 2017, HMS Queen Elizabeth is the largest and most advanced warship ever built for the Royal Navy. This aircraft carrier exemplifies a strategic shift in British naval power, incorporating advanced technologies such as the CATOBAR system and state-of-the-art radar and communication systems. Similar to what is expected from China's Type 004, HMS Queen Elizabeth is designed to operate F-35B stealth fighters, significantly enhancing the UK's ability to project power globally while maintaining a focus on advanced naval warfare capabilities. 3. The Soviet Union's Admiral Kuznetsov CV-63, commissioned in 1990. The Admiral Kuznetsov was the last aircraft carrier built by the Soviet Union and remains in service with the Russian Navy. Its introduction represented a shift in Soviet naval strategy, emphasizing the role of aircraft carriers in blue water operations. The Kuznetsov was designed to serve as a platform for air operations in support of naval and land forces, mirroring the strategic ambitions of China's Type 004 to project power in contested maritime zones. Despite its operational challenges, the Kuznetsov showcases the historical context of aircraft carrier development and the ongoing competition in naval capabilities, particularly against Western powers. China's Type 004 aircraft carrier, anticipated to launch in 2025, is a pivotal development in the People's Liberation Army Navy plan that could reshape regional and global naval dynamics. As China's naval capabilities expand, this carrier is set to enhance China's ability to project power, especially in contested areas such as the South China Sea and around Taiwan. Key features of Type 004. 1. CATOBAR design. The Type 004 is expected to utilize a CATOBAR catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested landing system similar to the U.S. Navy's Nimitz-class carriers. This system allows for the launch of heavier aircraft and increases the operational flexibility of the carrier. 2. Nuclear propulsion. Analysts predict that the Type 004 may be nuclear-powered, which would greatly enhance its operational range and endurance compared to conventional carriers. This capability allows for extended deployments without the need for frequent refueling, making it a formidable asset in distant waters. 3. Advanced technology. Building on the advancements made with the Type 003 Fujian, the Type 004 is expected to feature cutting-edge systems, including electromagnetic catapults and sophisticated airborne early warning systems. These technologies will bolster its combat capabilities and situational awareness. Strategic implications. 1. Challenging U.S. dominance. The development of the Type 004 and other carriers is seen as a direct challenge to U.S. naval supremacy in the Indo-Pacific. As China continues to modernize its fleet, the balance of power in this critical region is shifting, prompting the U.S. and its allies to reassess their naval strategies. 2. Regional tensions. The introduction of more advanced carriers may exacerbate existing tensions in the South China Sea and around Taiwan. As China enhances its naval presence, neighboring countries may feel compelled to enhance their own military capabilities, leading to an arms race in the region. 3. Operational readiness. With the Type 004 expected to achieve operational readiness by 2027, analysts believe that by 2030, China could operate 3 CATOBAR carriers simultaneously. This would significantly enhance the plan's operational flexibility and power projection capabilities. Future developments. Type 005 and beyond. Following the Type 004, China is reportedly planning to begin construction of the Type 005 carrier shortly after. This trend of rapid carrier development indicates a long-term commitment to expanding naval capabilities. Technological advancements. The plan is not only focusing on carriers but is also modernizing its entire fleet, including guided missile destroyers and amphibious assault ships. This comprehensive modernization effort positions China as a significant maritime power. Global maritime order. The rise of China's naval capabilities poses a fundamental challenge to the existing global maritime order. As China's influence grows, the U.S. and its allies may need to adapt their strategies to maintain a free and open Indo-Pacific. Conclusion. The Type 004 aircraft carrier symbolizes China's strategic leap in naval power, marked by advanced features and a focus on nuclear propulsion. As it approaches its launch date in 2025, the implications for regional security, U.S. naval dominance, and global maritime balance are profound. The ongoing modernization of the plan suggests that the future of naval warfare and international relations in the Indo-Pacific will be shaped significantly by China's ambitions and capabilities. As tensions rise and the naval landscape evolves, it will be crucial for regional stakeholders and the international community to navigate this complex and changing environment carefully.